So, what's going on guys, Kaid is here, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are checking out the top 10 best board game maps in Fortnite creative mode. In general, I looked up more than 100 map codes and these 10 maps were the best ones. In this list you'll be able to find huge adventure board game maps, the Monopoly, Truth or Dare, even the Troubled board game map and much more. As there are specific rules for each map, I strongly recommend you to watch till the end, and with that said, let's get right into it. Then moving over to the first one on the list, which is the Adventures board game map. So the rules are simple. Imagine this game as a Monopoly, just with instead of buying houses and moving around the board, here you have the same system, which means that every time it's player's turn, he will do an emote in game and the number will appear. And that means how many color blocks you'll be able to go. In each block you will get different items, challenges, maybe you will need to switch with other players or take their turn and much more. The main goal is to finish the game at the end and get as many good items as you can to fight at the end, and the last player alive will win. The first player to finish the board obviously will get the best loot, so bring your friends. For more specific rules, read them in the map's pre-game lobby and have fun. Then with that said, going over to the second map on the list, which is the Truth or Dare board game map. So very similar to the first map, you will have again a snake-like squares, which you have to at the start and finish till the end. But this time, instead of finishing first or collecting items, this game is purely made to play Truth or Dare, and depending on the number you get on which squares you land, you'll have to do dares, tell truths and much more. Like per usual, for all the specific rules, go to the big remote control and click it, which then a new general rules will appear on the big TV, and then even more on the left there's an instruction board. Just in any case, if you have any further questions, to start the game just go to the start line and shoot the dice, aka the white square ball with the black dots, and you will get your numbers. So if this game sounds interesting to you, then try it out and good luck. Then for the third map on the list we have the Mystic Mansion board game map. Here we have a magic board game where your main goal is to get as much money and loot as possible before the game ends. This map is that advanced that again you will start by shooting the big purple dice, and on the left top corner a step count will appear. And you'll be able to move that many squares. And after each player stands on their end square, for that round you'll have to do in-game challenges, so you would get extra 50 gold, or maybe on the other hand another player stepping on a bad square, which will mean that he'll have to go to the jail for the next 2 rounds, and much more. This is the most advanced and automatic board game map I have ever seen, so for all the rules, and believe me there are many, so you can read all of them at the beginning of the map and bring your friends and enjoy. Then taking a close look at the next map, which is the one and only board game called The Story. I'm 99% positive that all of us have played this game, but still let me explain the main rules. There are 2 to 4 teams, so 2 to 4 players. Each player has their base, which is indicated from number 1 to number 4. So the goal is to move all 4 each team's objects to the 1 to 4 base. And the first team that does it will win. Again, like per other maps, to roll the dice, shoot the roll, which is the big white square in the middle, or move your character to your team's number pad, and a number between 1 or 12 will appear. That's how many steps you can take in that round. For more advanced and specific rules, click the pink buttons and enjoy the game. And with that said, now we've come to the 5th map called the Color Switch minigame. As for any other maps on this list, this one is the most easiest and simplest to understand. You can bring up to 16 players or queue up in the public matchmaking, which portal you will find when entering this map pre-game lobby. So as for the main rules, throughout the game you will be given a color, which you will need to stand on the matching block until another is picked. And going round by round, the speed of them changing will of course increase. As well, random power-ups will spawn in the middle of the map, so you can collect them and use it to your best advantage. The last player standing will win. If you want to try this one out, then here it is, so have fun. Then as for the next map, we have the 3 minigame board game with PvP at the end. So if you enjoyed the first map on the list, you will understand and enjoy this one as well. This is a map where you can choose to play any of these 3 mini board games, and each square you finish, you'll be able to get guns, healing items and much more. And after all players are done with their board games, equip your items and fight till the end. And of course the last man standing will win. As this map isn't that new or automated, you have to use random number generator in Google, so pick to choose any number between 1 to 6 and decide one player who will be the referee, or at least one guy that is responsible for saying the numbers. Like per usual, read all the rules before starting to play and have fun. Then moving over to the 7th map on the list, which is a Candy Lane board game. So here we have a super easy and fun to play colorful map with only few rules. To get your number, unroll the dice, shoot any of the different colored candy sculptures and move to that color on which it will say. Like per any other maps, the main objective is to be the first one to get to the finish. But of course, depending on the dice you get, you'll have to start from start, maybe change colors, or change locations with other players and much more. Try this map out and have fun. Then for one of the last maps on the list, we have the one and only very quick game of dartboard. At the start you can choose 4 mini games, but choose the first one, aka the dartboard, and move your cannon to the spot you want to shoot your character from, then get into the cannon and fire. Depending on which rarity of dartboard you will land, you'll just write down that, and after 10 rounds, see who is the best at dartboard from all the players. This mini game is super fun, easy, and if you only have few minutes to play, then this is the map for you, so enjoy! Then the ninth map on the list is one of my most favorite ones, which is an amazing Sorry board game 2.0. So if you enjoyed the 4th map on this list, then you will like this one as well. And of course all the same rules apply like in the previous one. It just has a bit different structure and rules. For example, if you step in the same square as other teams, you will have to kill them and they will have to start from the start. And many more things like that. As well, to roll the dice, you have to get to the middle and step on the number pad. So if you were looking for a similar Sorry board game map, but just with more unique rules, then here it is, so enjoy! And with that said, now we have come to the last map on the list, called the Summer Camp Game for Loot. As this map is very old school, you have to use auto number generator in Google, so you can pick one player as the referee or the player getting each player's number. And then like per any adventure board game map, go as many squares as you got your numbers, and then on the square you stop, pick that item or do the challenge or quest you have. And of course be the first one to finish it and have a battle at the end. Of course you can play it with a lot of people or only few. So don't forget to check it out and have fun. And with having all this said, I really do appreciate everyone for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or suggestions for the next top 10 list, feel free to comment that in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and enable that notification bell so you won't miss any more amazing top 10 lists or anything else. With that said, have an amazing day and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Peace. Yo, I ain't here